The next is Zhongshan Industrial and Commercial High School, Zhongshan Gongshan and T Aloha College, T Aloha 学校. Please stay in your seats and wait.
Where's the next one? I got it first, but after you missed it. Hello, everyone. Wait.
Hello everyone, we are from Linren Senior High School.
We are from川西绿台High School.
I got an emergency call from Dr. Sato. A serious car accident happened in front of Korea University. Go there soon.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sato.
If you thought Dr. Sato was a man, perhaps you automatically think that most doctors are males. One of the Sustainable Development Goals is gender equality. Everyone wants to be treated equally. Therefore, we want to know whether the gender equality in Taiwan and in Japan is equal or needs to be improved. There are 3 parts that we're going to talk about, including the gender equality situations in law, in workplace, and in family.
First, we found out that the laws show a shadow of patriarchal society, such as Taking Surname Act, the Quotas in Legislative Yuan Act, and Remarriage Act.
In the beginning, I want to talk about a Talking Surname Act. In Taiwan, in the past, women should take their husband's surname after they got married. To most of our grandmas, they went through this unequal treatment.
Take a woman named Hong Rui-Ying, for example. According to the Liberty Times News, when she got married at 14, she didn't have right to say no about taking her husband's surname. Recently, she summed up her courage, removing her husband's surname. After that, she felt more comfortable than before.
Next, the quotas for women in Legislative Council also has a problem. In Taiwan, we have a law created to protect women's suffrage in politics. 34 of the 130 seats in the Legislative Council are non-zonal legislators. We protect women's seats can't less than 70 seats. This law can not only increase women's opportunity of participating in politics, but also protects women in practical ways.
Now let's take a look at the gender equality situation in Japan. In the early period of Japan's society, there was a ban against women's remarriage. If a woman wanted to remarry, she needed to wait for 6 months. After 6 months, she was then allowed to remarry. Fortunately, the Ministry of Justice amended the Civil Code. On February 18, 2016, the Ministry of Justice announced a draft legislation to improve the situation.
That is to say, the ban against when women could remarry was revised. The outcome was that 6 months was shortened into 100 days. However, there is still some limitation on the woman's situation. If the woman is pregnant, she needs to wait for the doctor's diagnosis. After the diagnosis, she is allowed to remarry.
Second, in workplace, males tend to be in a higher position than females, such as a CEO or a chairman. Females have more difficulties in promoting. Take the executive in financial holdings company for an example. The number of the male executives is more than that of female executives.
How's the situation in Japan? According to the study, Japanese female employment rate rises year by year, but it is still lower than male employment rate. So, Japanese government set up equal employment opportunity law. The law forces employers to treat their employees equally regardless of their gender.
In Japan, women get paid less than men for the same job. Besides, women can't work the way they want because they may be pregnant someday. What's more, Japanese tradition forces some women to choose the work style that would be suitable for raising their children in the future.
Third, in family, women have lower status than men. Since childhood financial difficulties, families always let the boys instead of girls go to school because they think about girls do not need to study too much. Nowadays, in order to make girls' dream of study come true, our school makes up the subsidiary school so that grandmas who wasn't given opportunity to go to school in their childhood can study.
Besides, the property of the family should be given to sons rather than daughters. Take my cram school teacher for example. He thought the property house should be given to his sons because his sons is the key to continue the family.
Next, in the past, family boys had to go out to work and girls needed to stay at home to be housewives. Now, because of gender equality, both men and women can go out to work. In addition, house chores should be done by both men and women.
Comparing to the situation in Taiwan, in Japan, raising a child still seems to be one of women's responsibility. The following is the reason why. Males are allowed to take paternity leave, but only 5% male take child care. What's more, among the male taking paternity leave, there are more than 50% males taking the leave only for 5 days.
Now it's Q&A time. Feel free to ask some questions related to the presentation.
About your topic, I want to ask you what is the connect with your life and what can you do in a school?
Maybe at school we can have more lessons about the gender equality. That can not only let the more men to know that the gender equality about the girls in the society.
Do you think it is going to be offensive to the older generation or the tradition of putting the surname is being removed? Do you think it is going to be offensive to the older generations if you remove the tradition of putting of changing the surnames?
Can you repeat your question again? Sorry.
Do you think it is going to be offensive to the older generations if you remove the tradition of putting the surname is being removed?
We have a law about removing our female surname about the we have a law of removing woman's surname about the male. So
in the past, women should follow the husband's surname, and now the law can remove their husband's surname now. So
you said that you think that the law is not fair for women, but as a student, do we really have the power to change the law?
Yeah, because we can teach the student about the gender equality and tell them about the gender equality, like removing the husband's surname and
So the girl that got married at 14, do you think the real problem there was her changing her last name or her age?
Sorry, can you speak again?
So the girl who got married at 14, which is very young, do you think that the main problem there is her last name changing or her age?
Yeah, because nowadays we can removing the female can removing the husband surname in Taiwan. The legislative law is changed.
So you were saying that men and women have to be both equal. So can women have a job that involves physical activity, like being a construction worker? And can men be a nurse?
Yes, in Japan, some men become a nurse.
And in the past, in Japan, the doctor should be a male, but now
Time's up. Thank you for your answering. Now, let's welcome the next team, Zhongshan Industrial and Commercial.